Oh man. Oh, rough. All right. All right. Somehow I muted my mic. So it must have been when I did that display capture on there. Man, guys, I'm sorry about that. Um, there we go. All right. I've got a 30-second leg on here, so. Um, all right. It's a tough one. So you're talking, and I guess I'll have to edit that out and start over. So, anyways, we're just forgoing. We're just forgoing the Alaska Roundup this morning. We had a we had a good we had a great trip down to the Kenai. You saw some of that video. You probably that was probably muted too, but you saw me fishing with the Penrod on the live stream there, and I ended up. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna play that stuff over again. Our trip was incredible. Let's see here. Got my finder here. I'm gonna close down my preview for that. I want to close it each down. We got oh, wrong one. All right, here we go. On the way down, gorgeous weather. We only had one day when we couldn't go out on the ocean. 2 of the days were flat calm, and one was a little bit choppier, but it was very nice still and sunny. And then the last day was cloudy and flat, but there was lots of reflections all over the place. And I'm going to close that one down. I'm going to show you guys the Penrod here, the Penrod challenge that I wanted to do. So here that is. So we thought we had, he turned that camera on to film me just a little bit, and it happened the first cast I cast it out when he went to turn the camera on was a fish on my Penrod, and a pretty nice fish at that. I'm going to close that down. I didn't have sound, so I didn't give away what kind of fish it was. Yes, here we go. And here we go. So, anyways, the fish was caught on the Penrod. I found it's really, really difficult to hook fish on this Penrod. You just cannot get a good hook set. But I did catch a nice fish on this Penrod, a big fish for the Penrod, but it wasn't what I was going for. And I just wasn't able to get a king salmon this time around. But my family was, and I'll show you. I showed you guys the pictures of that, the kids dropping the kings and stuff. But I'm going to re-show them because I'm probably going to edit out that first 15 minutes. So here we go. These guys both caught kings back to back within 5 minutes of each other. And they were big kings, 25-pounders. My wife caught a 12-pounder, and my buddy caught another 25-pounder in the same range. And the fishing was pretty good down in the Homer Lagoon, and it was pretty good out of Homer. We were able to get on some nicer fish, which I'll get to here. All right, here we go. These fish are a little bit big for them to hold up for their hero shots, but they were able to do it. Cody dropped his, and Luke dropped his. Well, they were trying. You could see Cody straighted. He was trying. They were heavy fish. So for a little kid to hold a nice fish like that, they were pretty excited. All right. So the way down here. Let's see. All right, here we go. So we headed down, and the boys got to do a little bit of driving. Captain Cody, heading out of Homer. Gorgeous day. Incredible. Incredible. It was just totally incredible. Heading out of Homer. And I found us a pretty good spot, so here we go. All right. So we got out of Homer. Oops. Don't need Siri. Hit the wrong one. Oh, I'm bad about this. Safari, that's what I'm looking for. So, we did really good out of Homer, and here are some pictures of Homer. My French press is in the car. I only got 4.5 hours of sleep last night, so we were burning the candle on both ends. But here's some pictures of out of Homer. If I can do this without a... Luke with the little halibut he caught. He wanted to keep them. We probably should have because we didn't get our limit that day, but we threw them back. Beth with another one that we threw back. She caught a couple halibut too. She didn't get any big ones, so. Cody with a pretty good halibut there. Pretty happy with that. That was a keeper. Fairly nice halibut for the kid who's about to turn 8. Had a good time. We used salmon rods, and that was really sure nice with the kids, and they were able to bring all their fish up by themselves pretty much. There was one thing. I caught more Irish lords than I've ever caught, probably in my life combined, in 3 days of fishing. We just could not get off of them. One day I kept count. I caught, usually you'll get 1 or 2 in a trip, maybe. I caught 15 one time, and I probably caught 30 the other 2 times. I just kept count the last time we went. But they were crazy. They beat my hands up crazy. Between that and the halibut, my hands are just totally shot. You can see here, just got some scratches all over them. And they've had a couple days to heal, but they just got beat to snot out there, holding on to the fish. Let's see. So, just checking on the stream there. So, that was some of our good fishing. But now, the great fishing. So, we went out and Cody caught a 50-pound halibut. Heather caught a 60-pound halibut. I caught a couple of 30-plussers, and we got another one between 30 and 40. We didn't even get our limit the first day, or the second day even, but we caught a lot nicer fish, and they were just nice fish. So I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of one of the fish that we got, a real nice one, and I'm pretty excited about that. So here we go. And Luke was pretty excited too. Fast forward.
Interesting. Did he break you off, or what happened?
No, he didn't break them off. He just came off.
That red pole is tangled on the eye. Oh, it's not down though.
So anyways, this was our giant halibut. And Luke caught it.
You were worried that Cody caught the biggest one. Cody, you caught a 50.
Luke caught it on a salmon rod, and Cody caught one
Wow.
on a salmon rod too. So that was incredible. And we were fishing shallow. The kids just had a blast catching their fish, their kings, their halibut. So
That line will cut you if it pulls away. You take your finger right off.
that was an incredible experience for a 9-year-old to catch a monster halibut like that.
Right, guys? Put your hand down there.
So incredible. But believe it or not, that's not even the video that I'm the most excited about. So we got an even better video. I couldn't believe it. So I ended up putting down my GoPro to the bottom. All right, and I'm going to give you a short sneak peek of that. And just incredible. So here goes the GoPro footage with a little bit of commentary. So here's the GoPro footage. So I put my GoPro down on the bottom of Fishermanjake Bay. And I'm just going to fast forward so you guys can see some of it. We got a chum bag behind it. This chum bag is pretty good size, as you can see. It's about 20 inches by maybe 10 inches in diameter. It's a big chum bag, okay? This thing is good size. So just keep that in mind as I show you the rest of this footage. It's down there sitting on the bottom. You can see anemones. You can see, you can't see it here, but there's sea urchins on the bottom, and some of them hermit crabs. They're sitting there moving around. You can see the hermit crabs crawling up the rock. Well, we had it on the downrigger, so it got moved around as the back end of the boat would move around. So anyways, I'm going to stop right here. You can see a fish just on over the top. Right over the top of the chum bag right now. This is a kelp greenling. And we ended up getting one of these up to the boat, but it got away. There's a kelp greenling in the back there. And you can see them kind of hanging out by the chum bag. You can see the current going. It's putting out a good slick. Oh, maybe it was 50. Yeah. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit here. I had my time wrong. I had it at 14:55. And right here, that kelp greenling's kind of just hanging out back there. He's pretty camouflage. And as you see, here comes a monster halibut. Kelp greenling takes off. I'm not going to stick around with this guy. And this monster halibut came and sat on our chum bag here. And it was, this halibut's got to be, it's got to be a 100-pounder with as thick as it is. You can see it's an aged halibut. It's just got a ton of sea lice on it. And those bigger halibut have a bunch of sea lice on them. When they come up, they kind of look white speckled. But he sat on our bag and came and took a bite, knocked over the camera, did a bunch of stuff, which you'll see in one of my videos to come. So I'm really excited about the video footage I have. It's by far the best underwater video footage that I have got. I could not believe how clear it is. I could not believe I could see orange and red at 50 foot of water. I didn't think that those wavelengths would transfer through. So it's really vibrant down there. Just incredible. So let's see here. Kind of tired this morning, so bear with me. All right. I am going to go. We are going straight for. Should kick into full screen here. Anyways, I got rid of my display capture because that's basically all the footage I got. But we had a great trip, and it's 8 o'clock now. I'm sorry I screwed up the first 15 minutes, but we're going to keep doing this live stream. I know I don't have a ton of people following yet, but I'm hopefully when I get all this put together, the videos that I put together should pull a lot of people to our channel, and I'm hoping that we do really get ourselves out there with this video footage. So if you're tuning in on this, I'm just it's really cool footage. If it's up your alley, share it on your Facebook. Share the content as it comes out. It's probably some of the best footage underwater that I'll ever get. But that's the one thing. If you want to help us out here, share that video footage on when I get it out, and expect it. I'm gonna post this footage Thursday at 1 o'clock is gonna be our big push. So it's gonna give me a couple days to edit the footage. So Thursday at 1 p.m. I'm gonna schedule the footage to come up online, and that's going to be our best video, probably the best video that I've ever put out. So I'm going to put up a short one that's really shareable, and then I'm going to put up a long one, and if you guys share that'd be incredible. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in with me. I'll be back here next week on Tuesday. So I did end up making the trip back to be here this morning, and I even forewent a little bit of sleep. So thanks for tuning in, and we're gonna tune out. Thanks, guys.